Hi guys, Will Carter here from Queensway Dental Clinic. I just thought I would share with you just a little bit of brief information about masks. There's obviously been a lot in the press and in the professional press about face coverings, masks and respirators, and I thought it'd be worthwhile just to quickly run through the different names given to all those things. So first up, we've got face coverings. These might be a scarf, or they might be a homemade mask or something you buy online like this, like a fashion accessory. They obviously don't have any medical rating at all. They could be made of anything. But we have been asked to use those on public transport, and they may offer some protection to other people if you're coughing, to stop you coughing on other people. We've then got some medical masks. We've got eye masks, II masks, and IIR masks. The difference really is in thickness and permeability. So I being very high permeability and low thickness, or just one layer, going up to IIR, which is several layers, and they're fluid resistant masks. The only really real way you can tell the difference is by looking on the box. So if you look here, you've got IIR, and you need to make sure that the box says that it's CE approved, and obviously they're in date as well. So at Queensway Dental, we're only using the gradings lower than IIR, so that's face coverings I and II, for patients to wear in the practice, or for staff to wear in the practice as you're going around non-clinical areas. So they're classed as non-medical masks in the current state of affairs, when we're in alert 3 in the national COVID alert scale. So we want to be using, the very minimum we want to be using is an IIR mask. That's a surgical mask, several layers, and it's fluid resistant, and that's used in clinical areas where we're not doing aerosol generating exposures. So those are the masks. We then move on to respirators. They're not called masks anymore, they're called respirators. And in the EU, we've got 3 types of respirators that we're interested in. We've got FFP1, FFP2 and FFP3. In the UK, we're particularly interested in FFP2 and FFP3. These are the masks that we're allowed to use for aerosol generating exposures. FFP2 filters out about 95% of all anasties, and FFP3 filters out 99.97%, down to a particle size less than 0.3 micrometers. So sorting out all the virus aerosol particles that we're worried about. The important thing is that they fit well around your face. So all FFP3s that come in a variety of shapes and sizes, they all have similar filtering ability. The issue is whether or not that seals to your face or not. So it's important that we get a face fit test done, which all staff are going to have done, and you'll be assigned 1 or 2 mask types to make sure that they fit your face. If they don't, we've got alternatives which we could try instead. On the respirator, you'll see there's a code and some numbers. So it will say they're FFP3, and it will have a CE mark on it. These Alpha Solway respirators are particularly good because after the FFP3 they've got an R there, hopefully you can see that, and that means that they're reusable. So you don't just wear these for one session, you can use them for multiple sessions until they become clogged or damaged or soiled in some way. To stop them becoming soiled, we need to wear a plain surgical mask over the top, and also because there's a valve there to stop any of our aerosol coming out onto the patients, you need to wear a surgical mask on top of that to prolong its shelf life. The better respirators like this have adjustable straps, and there's a variety of different ways of adjusting those. Others might be made of different materials such as cotton, with a variable seal there, might be more comfortable, but unfortunately these ones don't have adjustable straps, so they either fit you or they don't fit you, but you can't actually adjust the strap. The other type of respirator we're using are these hardy reusable respirators from CorePro. These are fantastic. You have a basic silicone frame which lasts 5 years or so, and then you get pairs of filters which go on these. Again, you can buy filters FFP1, FFP2, FFP3, and we've invested for all staff to have these half masks. They don't cover your eyes, but they cover your mouth and nose. These half masks that are FFP3, so the highest rating, give us the best safety, and each pair of filters will last 28 days, and you'll be assigned 3 pairs of filters, and our associates are investing in those as well. Again, they've got straps which pull through, so this cage goes on your head, and this ties behind. Really quick and easy to put on. And you can clean those and dismantle them. The front has a valve which you can see has the rating on there, and we can clean the inside. So it's simple. You've got your face coverings, eye masks, II, IIR, and then you've got your respirators, your FFP1, FFP2 and FFP3. The complication comes in that a couple of months ago the Public Health England and the government said that because there was a shortage of respirators, FFP2 and FFP3, that instead we should look towards the United States and use their equivalent respirators. So those are the N95 and N99 masks. Now they have a similar performance rating, but they're just tested in a slightly different way, so that they have a different rating. And N95 is similar to FFP2 and N99 is similar to FFP3, which is fine. But since then, the market has been absolutely flooded with Chinese export, and they use the symbol CE, so like European certification, but it actually stands for Chinese export. And they're not they're not N95, but they are KN95 or KN99 respirators, or that's what they're marketed as. But in fact, they're not respirators at all. The KN95 mask is just that. It's just a civilian use mask. It's a non-medical mask. So at Queensway, we are not using these in medical settings at all, not being used in the clinical areas. But they can be given to patients or staff to walk around the building in to protect them like a face covering. So watch out for your KN95. The USA N95 and N99, they're fine to use as long as they've been fit tested to the operator, so they're all specific. I hope that's helpful. Peace and love from Queensway.